stranger. I hope you're doing well. I am. I've been chilling and focusing on myself. I thought that it'd be a good idea to make a skin routine / skin journey video. I think I've come a long way in terms of like skin. My skin is not perfect even now. Oh my god, my huge ass forehead. It's so big. But my skin is not perfect. I still have like blemishes. Judging from the picture you saw on the thumbnail, I assume, this picture, I think it's safe to say that this video is valid because I've come a long way. There's a very big difference between my face now and this picture. Short backstory on why I was looking like that and when I was. That was me last year in October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Mostly March, so 6 months. I think in April is when I started to fix the problem. Skin routine and like look for products that could help me, you know, in terms of like hyperpigmentation, because that was my main issue. I looked very, very bad. That might have been one of the worst periods of my life, even like my personal life. There were a lot of things happening that just were not it. You know, it wasn't giving. I think that also contributed to like my skin being like just being that way. When my skin would break out, you know, like I would pick my pimples like crazy. I'd just like attack it straight away. It's so tempting to me, but yeah, so that's what happened. That's why my skin looked like that. I had my aunt come over and she saw me and she was shook. She helped me, you know, and at the time I was a brokey, still a brokey now. I couldn't afford like the products that I needed, so she helped me out and the results were very good. I know you could probably tell my skin is also not looking too good right now. It's the end of November, beginning of December, so it's that time of the month. In that time it breaks out. Yeah, it is what it is. Like, I'm not trying to be fake online. This is what I look like without makeup. This is what I look like when my skin is not looking good. Let me explain my skin routine to you. Every day in the morning, I use this CeraVe cleanser. It's a foaming cleanser for normal to oily skin, and I have really, really oily skin. Okay, sometimes I wash my face, I air dry, and I don't moisturize, and maybe like an hour later, I touch my skin and it is oily as hell. Okay, my skin can be disgustingly oily. Also, this cleanser is a really good makeup remover. Before I got this, after a long day, you know, I'd go to wash my makeup and I'd have to do like rounds. Like 1 round of soap, 2 rounds of soap, 3 rounds of soap, 4 rounds of soap, and that is really annoying. But when I got this, it really helped me. Like, I just use this once and then 1 round of soap and the makeup is off. Then after washing my face, I air dry. I never put anything on my face. I air dry and then I moisturize. I use this like little turmeric serum that I think I'm gonna have to like pin up here because I don't have it right now. I need to buy a new one. It's over. So after washing my face, that's what I apply as a moisturizer. Right now I don't have that, so I use my sunscreen. This. It's a Eucerin sunscreen. I don't really leave the house, so I guess I don't really need it, but I need something to put on my face after washing it so it doesn't like dry out too much. This as my sunscreen after applying my serum. This serum. Usually at the end of the day, I wash my face with turmeric soap. It's a little orange soap. This is what it looks like. I don't want to show it on camera. I mean, I guess I can, but it's not in the packaging, like the little box. And me just showing my bar of soap like this, like it's giving a little bit ghetto. I don't want to do that. It's really good for like fading scars as well. I think it really also does prevent like breakouts. Cleanser in the morning, and I use the turmeric soap at night. I make sure to wash my face every day, twice a day. Every day. And then twice a week, in the morning preferably, I use this, The Ordinary, see? Hyaluronic acid. So I apply a few drops of this sometimes in the morning. After 10 or 15 minutes I wash it off, and this helps with like skin elasticity. And then twice a week as well, I use another ordinary serum, this one. It's the peeling solution. So I apply a few drops on my face and then I leave it on for about 10 to 15 minutes. Then I wash it off. It exfoliates your skin. This is also another product that I use twice a week. It's like a therapy oil. I leave it on for like 10 minutes as well and then I wash it off. My main issue was hyperpigmentation, like the dark spots. So I needed something that could like clear or lighten my skin. It lightens skin, like dark. I don't think it's a bleaching agent. I don't think so. But it lightens dark spots and hyperpigmentation. You can see there's a foot, the foot going from black to white. But it works, it really does work. Maybe not every week, maybe like once a month. Yeah, if you have skin problems, you really have to be consistent. Last year is when I found out that I have PCOS. It's like a hormonal issue. I think a lot of people have it. It causes like breakouts. If my skin was a person, it would be bipolar. Like my skin has mood swings. Today my skin can be good, and then tomorrow my skin can be terrible. I can't really do anything about that except like change my diet, you know, try to like be healthy, exercise, drink water. This should be your best friend. Then I have to switch up my pillowcase because your pillowcase collects a lot of bacteria and dirt. I have to like watch out for small little things. It should apply to everyone. Like you should be very wary of whatever goes on your skin. Usually I tend to break out when I am on my period or like when I'm about to go on my period. I have very sensitive skin, and at the time when my skin was really bad, I remember I never left the house, and if I did have to leave the house, I would literally like paint my skin, not even like apply, you know, like now when I, for example, when I want to do like a foundation, I just do a few dabs on my face, like 1, 2, 1, 2. But at the time my skin was so bad, I would literally like take the foundation stick and just do this and this. So I'd use way too much foundation and then I'd conceal. So imagine all of that product. I'd be looking so cakey. But now I'm a lot more free, and I honestly thank God so much. I think you can look good even with a minimal amount of product. And let's say, for example, if I think that I'm breaking out or my skin is not looking too good, I just wear like a fringe and like a bob, you know, and like the coupe chinoise that covers my forehead if I'm breaking out, instead of like just putting all that product on my face. So yeah, that's the struggle that I had at the time. And now when I have like a bump on my face, I try not to touch it. I use calamine lotion, skin protectant, poison ivy, oak. My ex actually gave this to me. So when I have a pimple, I just apply it on the pimple. You can see it's like a pink little liquid. So what I do is I dab it on my face. Like if I have a pimple, let's say over here, that's what I do. Put it on the pimple, okay? If I have a pimple here, I do the same and then let it dry. And it's really good at stopping the inflammation. It dries the pimple up. Your pimple will be most likely dry and gone. When I do need to go out, I use witch hazel. I think it does almost the same thing. This is the witch hazel. It's an organic toner as well. This would also dry it up because it has alcohol, and then the inflammation just goes down. And this other plant that grows only in North America, my ex actually got me this too. I'm that type of chick, by the way. I take things from my exes. I use their things, and then even after the relationship is over, I still use the things, you know, like if, you know, they gave me like a t-shirt, I'm gonna be wearing the t-shirt around the house and all of like stuff like that. This is my little skincare basket. Let me just put all my products back. So, one thing that I also really want to like put out there, if you just bought a product, you don't know too much about it, I'd encourage you to like Google the product, because not too long ago I found out that one of the products that I used had a lot of mercury in it, and mercury is really, really dangerous and basically could have caused mercury poisoning, which is like, I don't even want to get into like the symptom. And yeah, basically I'm really glad that my skin is looking a lot better. If when I do get my money right, hopefully in the near future, I will be able to like fight, you know, this thing, because I really want to have clear skin, and then I will be happy. I'm not in that situation anymore. My skin is not perfect, but it's at least normal people's skin, you know. If you have skin problems, if you're insecure about your skin, don't worry, okay? It happens. It's happened to me. It happens to a lot of people. It's normal, basically. I think the generation that we're in, everyone is all about like body positivity, not being able to tell someone like this doesn't look good and this doesn't look like. People feel attacked. Even recently I saw this TikTok, this girl that was like, I have acne and it's beautiful. No, you are not ugly yourself, but the acne does not look good. All you have to do is like look for the cure, which is there. There are so many products out there. Look for what works for you. Also, skin is so different. You know, my skin is probably very different from your skin. Whatever worked for me might not work for you. What worked for you might not work for me or the next person. If you do have skin problems, please don't kick yourself. I know you are already down. Don't let anybody put you down, because it can honestly happen to anyone. Like, I had really bad acne in my teens and then also last year. But I know some people who had crystal clear skin in their teens and like late teens, early 20s, and then in their mid and late 20s they developed like crazy cystic acne. You know, like those big ass pimples that come, like, I'm not talking about the little, you know, little breakouts or like rashes that I had. I'm talking about those serious big pimples, the ones that come on your chin, the ones that come on your cheek, on your forehead, like. But it gets better. Okay, all you have to do is be consistent, you know what works for you, like do your research, do your homework, and it'll get better. Okay, so that is it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope that this video helped you in a way. If you have this problem, or if you know anyone that has this problem, you can share this video with them, and I will see you next time. Bye.